Hey guys, what's up? Sarah Jane. Thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. So this is going to be a pretty serious vlog. There's a lot of things going on, so I'm going to have to explain the beginning a little bit. DeKalb, Illinois, where we live currently, had some issues the other night. It was a very scary night. It turned out that it wasn't just Walmart that was looted. There were a lot of other businesses that were also had glass broken in and were looted. From what I understand, things weren't as nearly as bad as they have been in Chicago, or Seattle, or Minneapolis, or other places. However, it was a very scary time for us because the main reason that we're leaving DeKalb is because of how terrified we have been living here with the violence and stuff on Hillcrest, and then they blocked off Hillcrest. Tony was packing bug out bags, having me pack some clothes in case we had to leave to his mother's. He called his mom, I called my mom. This is just some footage of that night. I know most of it is dark. Tony turned off all the lights and want to make sure that no one could see us, just in case someone decided that they'd take the opportunity to try to rob apartments or destroy properties. I feel like this needs to be shown from an outsider's perspective of people who are just want to be safe. Trying to see if I can see something closer. The yelling, is that protests, do you think?
I don't know. But at this point, like I said, I don't know what's going on. I'd rather not know either. Never seen our apartments even so dark.
Look at all the missing cars over there. Did people literally just abandon ship?
I don't know.
Should we abandon ship?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I can see 2 helicopters above downtown St. Pete. That's by Alexis's place in Florida.
Fuck.
I don't know what the hell is going on. It hasn't seemed to be coming out here yet, but...
So we're in DeKalb, Illinois. It's 8:40 on the 31st of May. Tony came home a little early today, luckily, because right after he came home, his Walmart was broken into and looted. The National Guard is now in Gurnee Mills, protecting Gurnee Mill. I was on my way home when this occurred. I saw 8 or 9 cop cars at the Casey's down the road from my house. They had blocked off Hillcrest, which is a main road running through DeKalb, and Lincoln Highway, which is a main highway running all the way down to St. Charles and further. Retail stores are now closed, and it is just us locked down waiting for the signal on whether or not Tony has to work tomorrow. We might end up running to his mom's house to stay safe. Are you trying to just signal and make sure everyone's safe?
Trying to.
Buddy, it's okay. He's been worried about me since I got home. I've had like 5 panic attacks. Probably the same one, just going in waves.
If this is a one-night thing, I don't know if we should even jump ship at this point.
I don't know if it's a one-night thing. That's the scary. her.
Kids shouldn't be out right now.
Why are their kids out?
Sarah, they will be out. People will be out whenever they want to. It's fear.
To be perfectly clear, we understand why people have to do what they have to do, but many of us are just scared and worried. Scared of the unknown.
I'm not getting in the way of the looters. I'm especially not helping the cops, but I'm not going to be around here if I don't have to be.
I just don't want anyone to get hurt that is innocent. Hey, buddy. You're still purring. Hey. Guess it's gonna be a quiet night, a dark night, until we know what's going on.
We can still light a candle, if anything. Some light is better than nothing.
You're right. We just heard a bang. Not sure what's going on. There was a very loud bang. I lit a candle. And we're going to try to dim the light a little bit, but we're not going to talk very loudly tonight. Tony's manager thinks he might still be come in tomorrow, so we're going to see what happens, but from what it sounds like, we're going to sit tight tonight for now.
Yeah, there's still a few things we got, but for now.
Okay, I don't know how to do this. We're going to keep breaking our table that way.
One cannot be too careful at this point. Just some people.
They were laughing. So last night was scary. I think it's pretty much over for the most part. This morning, Tony called his boss last night around 11-12, and there was only a couple of salaried members of management left, making sure everything was okay. They said everyone got out okay, and it was just some damage to the windows and stuff in the front of the building. I'm planning on staying inside for a while. I'm gonna edit some videos. It's 2 days have passed since the riots in DeKalb. Last night, Tony was supposed to be working until 6, and he was about to take one of his breaks at like 3:25-ish. And all of a sudden he heard an announcement on the intercom saying that Walmart will be closing in 15 minutes. There were a couple of stores that got emails and or phone calls with threats, and they wanted to play it safe, and they closed down the store to protect everyone and make sure everything was okay after what happened the other day. Tony came home early after that once he heard that they wanted everyone, including management, to be gone by 6 o'clock. They ended up having him leave pretty soon after that. It was only like 10-15 minutes. You need to wrap everything up and hand the keys in and stuff like that. So when he came home, we ended up watching Martin Luther King's The Other America, the whole 47-minute speech. I really respect Martin Luther King Jr. He was a very good man, and he wanted peace too, but he also said in that speech that sometimes violence and rioting are necessary. And he made that speech over 50 years ago. and nothing has changed since. I mean, yeah, there's a couple things that have changed, but I mean, some things for the worse, and it's not fair. And I think that in order for anyone to listen right now, I don't care for the violence. It scares me. It scares people from my family that work retail. It scares friends that work retail. It scares my coworkers. It scares myself, and it scares a lot of people around the area. And I don't want anyone to get hurt. However, I also understand where they're coming from with this, and they've tried peace, and it hasn't been peace. They've just been waiting for someone to throw them a bone. And unfortunately, because I'm white, I have privilege, and I never even realize how easy life can be for me outside compared to other things. And Tony and I have been together almost 8 years now, and I've learned a lot of things that he goes through on a daily basis that I've never experienced in my life. And I really feel for him, and humanity should be equality. There should not be any kind of racism or decisions made just solely based on the color of your skin. Likewise, it's Pride Month. There shouldn't be any decision made from that either. I mean, can't we just act like civil people and be equal? I mean, we are all the same. We have everything the same inside. Blood, veins, a heart. Why can't we just be civil? I understand why these riots and protests are going on. Tony and I are thinking about joining a peaceful protest this weekend. We still haven't officially decided. I still want to make sure that he's safe, that we're safe. And from what it sounds like, things have been getting a little more heated lately in certain areas. But we can't sit here any longer. Both of us have been posting things, and we've lost some friends over it. I've removed some people because of it, because I can't condone people who are making these comments that if they think are okay to make, then they're not human. Then they're not understanding in any shape of the form, and that's not okay. And I hope sometime soon they get some justice for all of these people who have died unjustly. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me rant. Don't forget to like the video if you are for Black Lives Matter. Comment down below. I'm not going to listen to anyone who is racist. I will not condone it, and I will not accept it on my feed. I'm letting you know now. But if it's a structured argument, then maybe I'll listen to it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. Hopefully happier than this, but some serious things need to be said, and that is what I'm doing. So, have a good one.